So what's going on, everybody? I'm just out here on the back porch, just hanging out on a bright sunny day out here in West Texas. But man, it's been a while since I've gotten any mail from anybody. Actually, I haven't gotten mail from anyone out since I've been out in West Texas, but I've been ordering all kinds of stuff. Seems to be the only way to really get anything here. Most of the stores are pretty limited on what they carry, or there's only one store per block. I mean, like, there's only one Target, there's like 2 HEBs here. They're talking about a third one, which would be cool. And we have 1 Lowe's, 2 Walmarts. I live in a very compressed place. You can get across my town where I live in 15 minutes. From one side to the other, 15 minutes. Midland is very compressed, but it has a lot of people in it. But what I'm doing here is a good buddy of mine. I consider him a good buddy. Like, nowadays you have social media, you have YouTube, you have Facebook, you have Instagram, you have Pinterest, you have all these different applications for reaching out and touching someone. Our world has gotten a lot smaller with the invention of the internet in general. We're connecting with people in other countries, we're connecting people in other states, we're just connecting with people we would have never connected with historically. So I have a buddy, I consider him a buddy of mine. We've never met in person, but if he was local, I would definitely hang out with him. I'd probably brew beers with him, I'd barbecue with him, I'd do all kinds of things, just because I think we'd really click. His name is Brian Fisher. He has Thrash Metal Homebrew webpage or YouTube page. I'll put the link down below for Brian, because I like Brian's page. He's very casual. He's just now getting into like barbecuing, learning, getting the ropes in, and just kind of sharing his cooks with everybody. So I'm pretty sure we'll see a lot more barbecue cooks with Brian. But he does a lot of brewing. The guy built his own electric brewing system, which I thought was awesome. I don't have the caliber for that, or maybe I do, and I just don't like playing with electricity. So I really just don't like playing with electricity. So I have the grain father. It's been working out great for me. But if I had the more know-how or whatever, or if I felt like sitting down and learning it, then I could build an electric system, I'm sure. Because that's what I was thinking about doing before I got the grain father. Get to the point. Brian sent me some mail. He actually sent me a couple of rubs and one of his homebrews, and I'm dying to try the homebrew. He calls it the Amarillo 20. So, but anyways, he did send me a little letter. I'm gonna read it to you guys. I really think this is awesome. It's kind of cool when you do these things on a channel and you do it for a while, and you just start to see how impactful some of the things you do affects other people's lives, or how it improves their lives or enhances their lives, or just adds to it, and it's just cool. So basically he just said, hello Q, I hope the package makes the trip with no issues, and it did. He packed it very well. As you know, I am new to the real barbecuing world, and I have smoked a few pounds of meat in my new Kamado Joe. He was actually trying to get a char griller Acorn, and Lowe's broke it. So he ended up getting a loaner Kamado Joe, and then he liked the Kamado Joe, so he kept it. And he just paid the difference in price. So hey, to each their own, man. If it works, it works. He goes, I owe much of my new endeavor to you and your YouTube channel. As an avid home brewer, we have become pretty good friends online. I concur. I want to thank you for your smoking inspiration that assisted me into this tasty way of life. Sundays will never be the same again, as now I can brew beer and at the same time smoke some awesome meat. And that's very true, man. So true. You can do both at the same time if you really want to. In the package you will see 2 different rubs that you're unable to find on store shelves in your area. They are pretty tasty in my opinion. I have also included a couple of my Amarillo 20 homebrews. They are bottled off the keg, so no need to worry about sediment in the bottles. Chill and chug. Again, thank you again for the inspiration, and keep rocking. Brian, Thrash Metal Homebrew, Barbecue and Hobbies. Thrash Metal Homebrew. He's even got his logo on there. So That's a lot of pride, man. Brian, keep doing what you're doing, brother. Keep doing what you're doing, man. Keep that pride in there. Do your thing, do you. The audience will follow. I've lost subscribers, I've gained subscribers. I continue to lose and gain. It's just the nature of the beast. I guess some people don't agree with my methods and some do, and some think, but I've said from the get-go, with this channel, from the get-go, this channel was meant for the backyard barbecuer, man. I'm not trying to be a competitor. I'm not trying to show you how to win a competition. I'm trying to show you how to cook good barbecue for your family, for your friends. So, yeah. Anyways, before we get into the beer, I wanted to show you the 2 rubs he sent me. He sent me this bone-sucking sauce, seasoning and rub. It's more like an all-purpose seasoning. Ribs, beef, pork, chicken, fish, you can do everything. So I'm definitely gonna give this a try. And then he sent me the steak seasoning and rub. How awesome is that, man? He didn't have to, but he did, man. Little things in life, right? I am excited to try these. And he sent me 2 of his homebrews, the Amarillo 20. I can't wait to get into this. I'm assuming because it's a smash beer, I'm thinking, maybe, with Amarillo hops. And boy, he did a good job taping this too. Let me see if I can get this open. You'll notice I've been using a lapel mic lately. The winds have been so bad here in West Texas that my shotgun mic is terrible here. So I've gone with my wireless lapel mic, and it's been fantastic. And I didn't pay a fortune for this mic either. So I never thought I'd be a lapel mic guy, but I got my glass over here sitting on the Traeger shelf. Let's pop her open. Ooh. Oh man, look at that, already foaming. Oh man, Brian. Nice light color to it. I can smell it from here, man. It smells great. Yep. Yeah, I smell Amarillo in there, man. I can definitely smell the Amarillo. Base 2-row with, man, I'm not sure what other malt was in there, but man, that is, look at that guy, that is crystal clear beer, man. That is awesome. By the way, I got the Traeger next to me here because I'm doing a smoked meatloaf video today. I'm gonna do it on the Traeger, and my buddy Dan Wright from Wright Rub and Seasonings, I'm using his rub and barbecue sauce for this, and man, that chipotle barbecue sauce is killer. I can't wait to show it to you guys. So cheers, Brian. Thank you for sending me this, brother. Damn, that's good, man. So clean. It's got a real light body to it. Very summer beer. It's a very much a summer beer. It's not real heavy at all. It's not super malty. It's got a light body to it. Carbonation is perfect. I could suck down about 10 of these in a day. Brian, this is so good, man. I want the recipe. I would like to try it and see if mine comes out the same. Ugh, my goodness. Making my eyes water. It's good though. And he bottled it from the keg, like I said. That is a good beer. It's kind of got a little bit of a sweetness on the back end of it. That is a good beer. Lacing is fantastic. Well, I think what I'll do, Brian, is I'll probably send you my beers back in your bottles so you get your flip tops back. Of course, I'll wash and sanitize them before I bottle them. I got a summer ale that's about to hit the keg here soon. I'll definitely bottle that and send you that. And I have an IPA I would like to send you. My IPA that I brewed is actually from a kit that I bought from Texas Homebrewing. It's got a maltier profile to it for sure. More chewy, as I've heard that term used for beer. But yeah, man, this is freaking fantastic. I could totally just sit here and hit the keg with these babies. Awesome. But there's also some other YouTubers I've been following, but I'll go more into them here soon. I just think it's time to start kind of spreading the love to other YouTube channels that people may not be aware of, that I think produce pretty good content, you know. I follow people that have as little as 200 subscribers. I follow people that have as many as 1 million subscribers. I have no prejudice either way. I think I find myself watching more of the lower subscribed channels, especially if they do an amazing job with their formatting and editing and everything, and I feel like they really are underwatched or just not supported enough. There's one guy that I have to put out there because I just think he does a great job with his formatting, his editing. I'm very envious of his editing skills, and that's Beer by the Numbers. That guy, I think he's just now starting to get the love he deserves. I think Brian needs a lot of love too, from Thrash Metal Homebrew. But I think those guys, both of them, especially Beer by the Numbers, man, like he's the guy who puts a lot of work into his videos, and Brian's doing some new stuff with retro computer repair. So he's kind of mixing up his channel a little bit. He's got the brewing front that he's been doing for a while, and now he's getting into barbecuing, which I'm sure you'll see more of his cooks on there with the Kamado Joe. And now he's doing retro computer collecting, repairing, those kind of things. But man, I just wanted to say once again, shout out to Thrash Metal Homebrew. Thank you for the bone-sucking sauce seasonings, steak, and the all-purpose rub. I'm definitely going to use these. And thank you for the beer, brother. It is good, man. The carbonation's on point. The flavor is awesome. There's no off-putting to it whatsoever, man. I can totally just keep throwing these back. No wonder you have to keep brewing, because you're probably throwing a bunch of them back yourself. Also, I must point out that Brian is a veteran, military veteran. So thank you for your service as well, man. I mean, I have such a high amount of gratitude for our veterans. I mean, just an immense amount of gratitude for what they do and what they go through and what their families go through. Anyways, man, don't want to get this to go too long, but I just had to put this out there. Thanking Brian from Thrash Metal for the beer and the seasonings. And I'm getting ready to smoke some meatloaf here soon, and I'll be putting a video out for that here real soon. And yeah, man, I'll put Brian's links down below, and I'll put Beer by the Numbers link below as well. Go check them both out, man, and give them a little love. Hit that subscribe button. Cheers.